Hello, how is everyone today? We are going to be going straight to organizing and decluttering some of my kids' books in this video. If you saw from the preview, we get a lot done in today's video, so definitely stick around. You're going to be getting a little bit of organizing, decluttering, moving furniture, and some deep cleaning behind my fridge, so lots and lots of motivation in today's video. I'm a stay-at-home mom and I really do enjoy cleaning and organizing. It brings me peace and I just find it relaxing, and it definitely helps my stress levels to keep my house in order. So I hope you guys find this content motivating. If you guys do, please like, subscribe, and comment. It really helps my channel and I just really appreciate each and every one of you. I find that for books in our family, we love reading books and we also like going to the library, and so we don't need as many books in our house because we do constantly rotate them out. And I was noticing not that long ago that my kids have been struggling to pick out books for bedtime reading just because there's too many options. It was disorganized, and I find that if we limit the books to only books that are in their current age range and they're truly enjoying, they're excited to pick out books and read them together as a family. So I was noticing that they were kind of struggling and they weren't finding their favorite books, which they always have their go-to books and we always try to change it up. But when you have just too many books that they don't enjoy, it's hard for them to find the ones they do enjoy. And I want to make sure that they love reading and that love for reading continues as they age. Kids also outgrow books pretty fast, so we still have a few baby board books, but we keep those because they're sentimental and my kids just think they're super fun. But we go through most of our books and, they might have liked them 2 years ago, and now that they're 4 and 5, those little toddler books just aren't funny. They're not laughing at the same jokes. They're just getting older. And so going through books periodically and making sure they're age appropriate is definitely important if you want to keep your library for your kids relevant to their current age and keep them enjoying books longer. My kids absolutely love educational books, the National Geographic ones and the Ultimate books. They're the ones that have pop-ups on the right side on the top. They're really big books, but my kids love them so much and it really holds their attention and makes learning fun. So if you guys need some ideas to kind of explore new topics and do some preschool from home, I highly recommend these books. They're just really nice. My kids are currently super into dinosaurs, so we definitely have quite a few dinosaur books. And then they really love learning about the ocean, animals. They love safari and they love space. So we have quite a few educational books that they just really enjoy. They actually pick out educational books more than they pick out stories. I bought the National Geographic books and the Ultimate books with pop-ups off of Amazon, and I just add to our collection every single time they have Christmas or birthdays, and I really love them a lot. We have boys ages 4 and 5, and I started buying these brands when they were 3 and 4. So pop-up books can definitely break if you get them for your kids a little too early, and ours still break because sometimes we have visitors, sometimes my own kids aren't very gentle, but for the most part they've lasted and my kids still love them, so I can definitely see them enjoying them for quite a while. This video is definitely a get it all done video. Here you can see I had my husband help me move the fridge out and I needed to get back here and give it a good cleaning. It was so hard to pull out because it was so stuck to the floor. And if you can see from this image, we have a lot of work to do in this video. I haven't actually cleaned behind our fridge in almost a year. I haven't cleaned it since we first moved in, so it is definitely due, and I definitely need to do this more often. I'm going to start out by giving it a vacuum and then go in with my spin mop. I'm just going to be doing soapy hot water, and then I do take the mop up the wall. As you can see on that wall in the back there is dirt and cobwebs all over the walls, so I have to clean everywhere. We will also be making sure that the trim is wiped down, all of the cracks and crevices get at least a rag to them, and then I will be tackling all of the little vents and washing off cords because they just get so dusty. As you can see, it was covered in dust, and doing this regularly will make your fridge run better and last longer. So if you want to improve efficiency, definitely clean behind your big appliances. It makes a big difference. I had to wash my rag off and empty my canister a couple of times in today's video just from all the cleaning, so we definitely did get a lot done. There wasn't a lot of dust on this side part, this left side, but the other side was definitely worse. I definitely messed up and forgot to do the top before I started on the rest of the fridge, and I should know better by now because you always work top to bottom whenever you're doing any cleaning tasks, and so I definitely made dust fall to the floor even though I was trying to be so careful, and I had to go back and vacuum and clean the floor after I was done. But as you can see, the top of this fridge was really gross. I cleaned the front of it periodically because the fridge stuck out so far, so I would give that a wipe down, but the back side was disgusting. This video was definitely kind of a get it all done video. I paired this kitchen deep cleaning task in this video just because it was not something I could do unless I had the motivation and my husband was home to help me. And that's why I did this random task without doing a lot of other kitchen cleaning. This is a new day, and I was just in here doing a voiceover, and I ended up looking around and deciding that I could open up this room a little bit and make it feel a little more spacious and hide my clutter a little better if I moved my bookshelf into the closet. And I was looking at our closet, and there was definitely enough room, so I decided to do that today. I had to move this workout equipment over to the right, and then I wanted to put the bookshelf in the closet and then store boxes and packages that come in the mail. Really, it's anything that is kind of a to-do list item for my YouTube channel or just things that I haven't quite opened and gotten around to doing in my own house. The reason I wanted to move the workout equipment closer to the door is every single day almost we walk through and we grab our gym shoes and our workout equipment, and I wanted it easily accessible, and it's also very wide, and so it takes up the most space. That far left corner is going to be hard to get to one day. We're planning on getting a dog at some point, and we haven't quite picked when, but when we do, we're going to need a spot to put a kennel, and the only spot in our entire house it can go right now is where the bookshelf is. Now, that could be a ways out. I'm not sure when we're going to get the dog, but I like to plan ahead and have places in my head that things can go before they happen. So we think that the kennel will be where the bookshelf is, and that's why I'm choosing to put the bookshelf in the left side of the closet instead of the right, because we access our workout equipment very often, and this bookshelf is more for projects and things we don't grab for very often. I didn't film it, but I actually ended up using the left little gap between the wall and the bookshelf for storing our extra carpet for the house. Because we moved into this and the house was not too old, they had some spare carpet for any time we need to patch carpeting in our house, and I have never figured out a place to keep it. It's right now in our coat closet, and it's very crowded in there, and so this ended up being the perfect place to shove it so that it doesn't get dusty in our garage and it stays clean for when we need it. Here I am putting new command strips on this extension cord. I need something up here that the TV can plug into, and this is the only thing that I had on hand. So I'm just making it work. It's obviously not perfect. You can see the white cord on the wall, and it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it does work, and our TV works so that we can use it when we're exercising. You guys will have to let me know what your guys' preference is when you're working out. Mac and I are very different. My husband likes listening to music and watching educational videos and things like that when he's working out. I like watching a TV show. It's kind of like one of the only times I get to watch my own TV show without my kids, or, I usually spend time with my husband at night and we watch a TV show that we both want to watch. And so when I walk on the treadmill and do a workout, it's one of the few times during the day that I can really enjoy my own show. But I know a lot of people don't like watching TV show and they prefer something else. So you guys will have to let me know what your guys' preference is to get yourself motivated. Here I just showed you what the closet's looking like. We got our workout equipment to the right here, and then some storage on the top, and there's the bookshelf in the left. The office was looking pretty clean, and so we're moving on to our downstairs bathroom. It's the only bathroom on our main floor, so everybody uses it. And my kids come in here to wash their hands after eating, so the handles, the door handles, everything gets dirty really fast. Here I just sprayed some Windex on the mirror and I used my window e-cloth to wipe it off. I find that spray away combined with my window e-cloth does the best job without leaving any streaks. However, I have Windex left over. I've had it for a while and I'm trying to use it up. I don't like to throw things away, so even if I'm not a huge fan of cleaning products, I do tend to try to use them until they're empty. Now I'm just taking some Clorox wipes and giving everything a good wash. And then when I'm done with them, instead of throwing them straight into the trash because sinks are just so dirty, I use them to kind of clean out the sink and then throw them away and then rinse out the sink. I just find this is easier than bending down and throwing them away in the trash over and over again as I'm trying to clean off the countertops. I love using Clorox wipes in bathrooms. I know there's probably some better methods out there, but I just love how easy they are, and if you make cleaning too difficult on yourself, you're not going to be able to work up the motivation to do it as often as you need to. And this bathroom and the boys' bathroom for sure need to be washed out often. We've got 2 little boys and I'm the only girl in the house, which means all the bathrooms get so gross. So this is definitely something that I have to do regularly. It's not a chore that I can kind of schedule in every week or every other week. It's something that I have to do every couple of days. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes just after one dinner, I come in here and there's food on the handles and my bathroom sink has food in it, and it'll make me have to take a Clorox wipe out and just give it a wipe down. Now that the vacuuming is done, I'm just getting ready to do a quick mop in here. I ended up buying one of these little Swiffer pads, and these mops, I've never had one before, and so this is my first time testing it out. It's kind of like a Clorox wipe for your floors, so I really enjoyed it. It was quite nice and very easy to use. The reason I bought this was not actually to use it as a mop. I wanted to try a hack where you attach a window cleaning rag to it and then use it to clean glass. So I'm going to be trying that in one of my videos on my sliding doors. If you guys know what my house looks like and you've watched before, you know that there's a lot of glass to clean, especially in the kitchen and living room areas. And so I really wanted to test out this hack. If you follow Crazy Pieces, she uses this hack all the time in her bathroom, and I really want to make it work because it is a lot of work to get on a stool and go up and down the entire sliding doors that I have. If you guys have any suggestions for how I can decorate these 3 shelves, please let me know. I put toilet paper on the bottom shelf just so that I have one shelf that I don't have to think about decorating. And then I have Kleenex and a room refreshing spray and a vase. But I cannot come up with anything to put on the top shelf. So if you guys have ideas, please let me know. Here we're moving on to cleaning the rest of my house. We're just putting things away where they belong. And My kids have been loving Legos. They love them so much. They got a bunch of Legos from Christmas, and right now I have them just in a black bin. If you saw some of my previous videos, I actually individually stored them in bags. So for every kit that they got, I put it in its own container with the box picture taped to the front of the bag. However, my kids wanted all of the Legos all at once. They wanted pieces from every single set. They wanted to build their own creations, and while they loved building the kits, they really just wanted a bin of Legos. So I ended up taking all of the Legos that they had out of the individual bags that I stored them in and just dumping them into this bin. So as you can see, the kids dumped the entire bin out, and now I'm cleaning them up. If you're worried at all, this broom is actually clean. I have used it only twice, so I wasn't too worried about using it on their toys. Since this video, I actually bought a Lego toy basket from Amazon as a solution to this problem, and it's this cute decorative basket with rope handles, and sewn onto it is this play mat. It's kind of like a tarp blanket, and you can dump the basket straight onto the little tarp blanket. That way the kids can see what they're looking for, and then at the end you can lift up the tarp blanket and pour the Legos right into the basket. So I will definitely show you guys this in another video, but I love it so much. It is so much better than just a random bin that my kids dump out every single time they want to play with Legos. It wouldn't be a get it all done video without a little bit of laundry motivation, because that's just mom life. So if you guys needed a little bit more motivation, I tacked on a big laundry motivation clip here at the end. I've been doing so good on keeping up with my house and doing dishes and not letting things pile up. And I've also been focusing on self-care. That was one of my New Year's resolutions. And I've been trying really hard to get workouts in every single week. But whenever you're trying to add things to your normal routine and you're focusing on other areas of the house, sometimes other areas of your life start kind of falling behind. And for me, that was laundry this week. I got a workout in every single day that I wanted to. I did some self-care and I kept the house clean and did deep cleaning projects. However, I ended up piling up almost every single piece of clothing my kids owned, and I had just backed up laundry from our little staycation we took. There's just no way to keep up on everything in your life. At least that's kind of how it feels. And whenever I do really good in a few areas, I feel like there's somewhere else that needs my attention. And I think that's just part of life. So you can't be too hard on yourself. And this is just what ended up happening to my laundry. I really like to do at least one load a day and fold a load every single day, and that definitely helps to keep this from happening. But like I said, you just can't manage everything and always stay ahead of the schedule. I'm not a huge fan of doing laundry. It's one of my least favorite chores other than bathrooms. And so for me, I try to simplify it as much as I can. I try to have multiple things that are small that I don't fold. So for instance, underwear, I don't fold anybody's underwear in the house. I just throw them in a bin or a drawer. I do the same thing with a lot of the kids' clothes. I put everything in a pile for them and then they're in charge of putting it away. If their pants and shorts and everything end up not folded, that's their choice. And one of my sons likes it folded. The other just likes it thrown in there. And in the end, nobody suffers. And it makes my life a little bit more easy. I personally like to fold everything of mine and be able to see it when I open the drawer. I like the look of that and it functions well, but I know not everybody likes things the same way, and some of my kids are more organized and clean than the others. So I think it really just depends on what works for you, and there's no perfect way to fold laundry. It's just whatever is easiest and more efficient so that you can actually get it done. What do you guys do when you guys fold laundry? Right now I'm listening to music, and that's just what I end up doing because I fold most of my clothes upstairs in my bedroom. We don't have a TV in our bedroom. Maybe one day we will, but I don't really have an option to watch anything. Otherwise, I probably would.
The shadows of this quiet town, I see you there, your feathers on the ground. Your eyes are heavy with the weight of the world. What's in a life you never could offer? Even if you never flown before. You can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down. You can still take flight, although you're earthbound. You were made to soar amongst the clouds, but never learn to rise above these crowds. Stuck in the dust of the life that you found, with nowhere to go, no higher ground. Even if you never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down. You can still take flight, although you're earthbound. Although you're earthbound. You're
It's funny because as I'm doing this voiceover, I'm thinking about the loads of laundry that I have to still fold, and I feel like I'm already a little bit behind, but not too bad, not compared to this day when I was filming, but I definitely have a couple of loads to fold, and I should probably go start the washing machine when I'm done with this voiceover. In this video, you saw me clean under my fridge and on top of it, and that was kind of like a little prelude to my kitchen deep cleaning video that will be coming out next. I ended up cleaning a lot of appliances. I cleaned my oven, the glass doors. I basically went through and washed everything in the kitchen. So if you guys need some more motivation, please come back for my next video. It will be jam-packed with kitchen cleaning motivation. I'm sure it's not just us, but in our family, we have lots and lots of socks that just seem to go missing, and I do my best to just kind of use them and find pairs for them. I do keep a missing sock bag in our master closet and pull it out whenever I'm done folding socks just to see if there's any pairs. You'll see that later in the video. It's just such a problem, especially with kid socks. They're so small and they end up all over the house, and we're always losing them. So I definitely feel like I end up buying socks for my kids often. I don't know if it's just me. You guys will have to let me know if you guys have the same problem. As we're finishing up, I just want to say thank you so much to those of you who stuck it out and watched till the end. I appreciate you guys, and I am so thankful for every single one of you. I hope you guys come back for my next video. Please like and subscribe. I'd love to get to know you guys in the comments. Have a great rest of your day.